Hi YouTube, I just wanted to do a quick update video on my lifestyle changes and let everyone know where I was at. I did lose 7 pounds in the month of January. I would have really liked to have been more around 15 or 20, so even more than double that. Um, but I am happy that the scale is going down and not up, so that is a positive, and I think that it's always important when you're trying to lose weight to look at the positives. Um, some things that I think I can change or do differently that affected what happened is, first of all, I really did not exercise as much as I wanted to. I am going to college, so just walking around campus and things like that, going upstairs a lot more than I normally would. So the activity level is increased a little bit with that, but I think that I need to do a little bit more things to increase it even further. At home, I'm trying to go upstairs more here, just like taking one thing up, coming back down, getting something else. If I have to put laundry or whatever up there, I take a couple things up at a time, come down and do the rest. That way, just things that I'm trying to do in every day to kind of up my activity level. I also, the college campus that I'm on, I park really far away from where I need to go so that I'm walking the extra two, and hopefully that's adding up to a little bit of something. I did not eat as well as I probably should have. Um, well, definitely, I know I didn't. Uh, I don't really know why, and I don't really have a good excuse. I guess my mind just was not where it really needed to be. I am trying to really focus on the end result. One of the videos that I have marked as one of my favorites, I think, is a girl that lost 100 and some odd pounds because she had PCOS, and I think, if I remember correctly, she was on metformin. Maybe not. Maybe I'm mixing it up, but anyhow, she lost the weight, and she said that all of her PCOS symptoms went away and she got pregnant. So, that was really, really motivating for me. So every time, I think about eating something, I tend to think, I find that when I picture having a baby, that, and obviously, which is more important, having the baby or having whatever it is I'm going to eat or whatever that's not healthy. Obviously, at that point, I decide that it's not worth it for the most part. I just think that I need to, and maybe it's not a bad thing to kind of ease into this a bit. Maybe it's not a bad thing, that I'm not gung-ho over the top, because maybe that means I would lose the inspiration quickly. So I'm hoping that, just to go up from here. So basically losing 7 pounds, I'd like to, try to double that this month. I didn't start out the greatest yesterday. I did pretty well. Today's the 3rd, so I did not do well at all yesterday. I just had a crappy day, and anyone who's an emotional eater or falls into that kind of a trend knows that when you have a crappy day, it's just the worst, and you can't even think about concentrating and stuff like that. Really, no particular reason why I had a crappy day. It just was. I didn't have school. I only have school Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, which is nice. It leaves me Tuesdays and Thursdays to do homework, which there has been a ton of homework, a ton of reading. So I'm really glad that I have the Tuesdays and Thursdays off to be able to do all that stuff and get housework done and stuff. My husband is working an enormous amount of hours, so he really is not able to do much around the house, which I kind of prefer to do it myself anyway. But that's a whole nother topic altogether. But like I said, I just really hope that February is better than January. And I know that as part of what my problem is, and again, this is not a good excuse, but it's the only one that I have, is that it's winter here, and I live in New York, so I mean, it's been pretty cold here, so it's not even like it's, winter, obviously you expect it to be cold, but you can still go out and do things. But it's been like this last week or whatever, it's finally warming up a little bit outside, I think to like the 30s, but for like a week, it was like the highs were in like the teens or 10, 10. So at that point, it's too cold to do anything outside, to even go for a walk or anything like that. And like I said, I'm trying to do more and more inside the house, but I think that once spring hits, I hope I haven't, I don't know what time, how long I've been on, but once spring hits, I hope that, we can, resume our activities and get outside more, things like that. Let's see. But other than that, trying to conceive wise, not much has changed. I know I said that I would try to do ovulation predictors this month, but didn't do that. I don't know. It's just like you kind of expect it not to happen. So to waste all the time and money, which I guess they're not too expensive. So I guess that's not a very big excuse on my part. But just it's a lot of time and it's a lot of, commitment because I know you're supposed to do them around the same time of day and everything. And I just didn't do them. So my husband is still without insurance. I apologize. I'm cleaning my desk a little bit. My husband is still without insurance. So we're waiting on that. Really no word. At one point we thought it would be closer than this. No word on exactly when that is going to happen. Hopefully soon, so that we can get back into the spring of things there. And I'm kind of thinking, and this is anybody that has fertility issues kind of understands this, I'm sure. I'm kind of thinking like how it will go, because right now I'm in school and obviously I've paid for that school and I don't want to leave school. But like if I get pregnant, I guess right now if I were to get pregnant, the semester will be over at the beginning of May, middle of May time frame. So that would be fine. I'd be 3 or 4 months pregnant at that point. So that would be fine. But then like what would I do for next semester? Would it be difficult to go back? I mean, but I can't at the same time put my entire life on hold to try to have a baby. So I can't I can't not go to school, because at this point we've been trying to conceive for over 3 years. So I mean if it doesn't happen for us, I don't want to have my entire life on hold for something that's not happening. So I don't know. I try not to think about it. I just feel like, we'll cross that bridge when I come to it. When I get pregnant, and depending on where I'm at in school, we'll just decide what to do at that point. There's just no point in worrying about it until it actually becomes an issue. So that's kind of where I'm at. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is, hopefully not in the same place that I am, which is kind of stuck without insurance, to be able to move forward in a way that is kind of a relief, because I don't feel like the pressure is on, and I know with the doctor's appointments and everything that got to be a bit much. So it's definitely been kind of, on one hand, a nice break that we're not worried about all that stuff, but on the other hand, it is it's kind of, I want to get back into it. I want to have things to say. I want to tell you, what we're doing or whatever. So and then there's always the hope, as I'm sure some of you have, that maybe it'll just happen naturally. Maybe all of a sudden everything will come together exactly as it's supposed to be. I'll ovulate, we'll, be right on target with that, and everything will be perfect, and it'll just happen, and I'll never have to worry about anything else. But we'll see. All right, well, have a good day, everybody. Lots of baby dust to everyone. Bye.